Hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your June General Tarot reading. We're going to take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's see what we have here. It has been cold and rainy where I live. Maggie does not like the rain. So we've had some walks in the rain with an umbrella. So I hope you're having wonderful weather wherever you are. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we have here. Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. Unbelievable. Okay, I do not know what the water signs are doing right now, but the water signs are bringing in some really great stuff. Pisces had that same exact card. I think sometimes what we have to realize is that the sweet results come in when we have done the work, right? But then we surrender the outcome. We allow the divine to bring it in at the divine time and in the way that the divine knows is best for us. And I feel like that's what the energy is here. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Really interesting because with the sweet results await, I feel as if that's kind of a divine feminine, allowing things to come in. And then the Aries action is very much divine masculine, taking action. So let's see what else we have here. Loyal heart. Oh my gosh. Okay, loyal heart can be a romantic connection, but it can also just be a true soulmate coming in. There is this energy of divine masculine and feminine coming together. It can be even the divine masculine and feminine within you, because we all have divine masculine and feminine. It's almost this energy of knowing. An energy of knowing. And I know, this, I'm not saying it's not a romantic connection, but I almost get a sense of being loyal to your own heart, of knowing that you can take action when action is needed, and yet at the same time that sometimes you just need to allow things to work out the way they're meant to work out. Let's go to the Tarot. Yeah, lots of deep healing here. Page of Cups on the bottom, so it's a sense of compassion, forgiveness, expressing love. Chariot is Cancer energy, but it doesn't have to be a Cancer. But yeah, it's about starting something new. Wow, it's a really interesting energy. You have a lot of fours here. Of building, there's this sense of give and take. Of give and take. Of give and allow. Of understanding that sometimes you need to take action, but then to allow something to come back. It's that balance between give and allow. I'm going to say give and allow instead of give and take. I do think that you're being called to take some action, but then it's this energy of allowing what comes back to come back. Almost like in a non-judgmental way, if that makes sense. So it's putting out something in love, okay? And it could be in a relationship or in a career or a new project that you're trying to start. It's taking action, but taking action with love, not out of resentment or anger or anything like that. Putting love into an action, but then seeing just what comes back, and then deciding what your next action is. really interesting energy that I'm getting there. Because here's your present energy, King of Cups. This is the water sign. But it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or another Scorpio. But this energy of allowing, of getting on top of your emotions. So it is about taking action, okay, in a sense of love, taking action, but then allowing something to come back before it's like, okay, I'm not, it's without judgment. It's kind of like just allowing, not sending out messages or actions in an intent of having a certain action or reaction to whatever it is that you're putting out. Really interesting energy. So it's kind of like, say, say you're, I don't know. This is so, say that you are sending a message to somebody, right? You send the message with love. And I'm not necessarily saying romantic love, but you send a message that is loving, in a loving nature to somebody else. And maybe this is, like somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, or maybe that you're a little bit on the outs with, right? But you send it with love, not resentment or, or any of that, or manipulation or anything. You just send it with a love because you got the King of Cups, right? But you allow whatever comes back. You look at that with eyes of love too, and not necessarily judging what comes back. So then you make your next decision based on what comes back, but out of love. It's, wow, really interesting energy. I don't know if it's the rain or what. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Empress energy on the bottom. Okay. So, this is kind of like Phoenix rising, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. There's some situation, and that's the part I don't get. There's some situation, and I feel like it could be a family situation. It could be, romantic situation. The Four Wands is, happy family, happy home. So it could be even about a house. Okay. It could be about a house or a home, a purchase maybe that you're trying to make, something like that. It's about taking a different perspective of this situation. So it's about taking some action, okay? Because it's time to take action. But when you take action towards whatever it is that you're trying to celebrate, okay? It's about putting out whatever it is in love. So say you were going to send a message to somebody, and, this is somebody that you would like to have maybe in your life that isn't in your life now. There's a sense of dropping the burdens here, okay? Ending burdens. So I'm assuming that this is a situation where, you may not be on the best terms with this person. You could be talking to them, but maybe not on the best terms. It's about sending a message or talking to this person in some way, but out of love, okay? You're still trying to get you're trying to manifest something in this situation, but you're sending it with love and not expecting, having any expectation. It's about surrendering what comes back, which is really, I know, is kind of like a twist on things, right? Because it's about, okay, I'm just going to send out this message in love, and I'll wait and see what comes back to me. And then when it comes back, then I'll look at how I want to respond in love. It's about the love in this situation. It is about the love. About finding, looking at this situation with a different a different perspective, dropping the burdens. I feel like dropping the burdens of some expectation that you want out of this situation. Once again, of, a relationship, of a family situation, of a home. It's almost as if, I want to say, Scorpio, it's almost as if you have been, maybe up until this point, determined. This is a much softer energy, right? It's almost like you've been determined to get a certain outcome in a certain situation, right? And now it's kind of like stepping more into your divine energy, divine feminine energy of allowing, of not, you may have taken a lot of action before, but you wanted a certain result. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to take action. I'm still taking action, but I'm going to allow what comes back come back towards me, and then decide what my next action is. It's almost like you've been, well, if they come back and they say this, then I'm going to say that. And if they say, this, then I'm going to say that. It's almost like you've planned out the whole scenario before you even sent the first message. Yeah. Justice on the bottom could be dealing with a Libra, but wanting balance wanting to celebrate something, wanting to bring something back together. There is this true sense of wanting to bring something back together. But because the situation, whatever the situation is, it's leaving you feeling disconnected, not happy. Really almost a little bit left out in the cold a little bit. And so, you've been trying to maybe focus on your work or something like that, trying to focus on finding a new path for yourself. But this is causing you mental anguish. There's something over here that you still want. You want healing. Okay? This is your advice, to heal this situation, to bring it back into balance, right? To celebrate the love that is in this situation. Really interesting, because your advice here is to reflect, to relax, to reflect. There's it's almost, because I feel like the people in this situation, loyal heart, there is this energy that, I think it's interesting because the two owls have their backs to each other and yet they're looking at each other, right? It's kind of like, I'm talking to you. Oh no, wait a minute, I'm not talking to you. But I want to talk to you. No, I don't want you talking to me. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, why aren't you talking to me? Interesting dynamic there. It could be a business partner. It could be, with the Four of Wands, I feel like it's more of a family situation, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, oh my gosh. Tower. Sudden change in this situation. It is. Look, we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. Somebody wants a fresh start in this situation. Somebody wants to send a message about wanting a fresh start in the situation, of bringing this situation into true happiness, joy, abundance. The Sun card is the happiest card, right? There's a sense that, yes, can we heal the situation? Yes. But there's also this sense of oh my goodness, of just concentrating on the angst in it. It's almost as if the divine is saying, take a deep breath. It's okay, Scorpio. The sweet results await, okay? Yes, take action, but maybe having a different perspective of this entire situation is necessary for everyone involved. I don't think it's just you. I feel like you're being asked to be... Well, let's see what we have here. The Tower again. Okay, so, excuse me, my throat is kind of closing up. I feel like you have something to say. I feel like you have something to say. If that's your action. You have something to say to someone or some people. It's almost as if you need to drop the burden of a situation, surrender to dropping the burden, being the person that helps to drop the burden of the situation, of stepping into, okay, how can we bring love back into this situation? How can we allow this love to come back into this situation? How can we get it so that we don't have our backs to each other, that we're actually, talking to each other? Yeah. Time for a nap. It's like, I really get a sense of allowing this softness. I feel like there's a lot of hard edge here, a lot of hard edge in this situation. And hard edge comes from our fears, But Chariot energy here, lots of Cancer energy here. Doesn't have to be Cancer, but yeah, the Tower. Oh my gosh, Two of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Star. The situation wants to come back together. King of Swords is, air energy, so it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Star. Aquarius energy. Just bringing this back into fighting for it, defending the healing of this situation. Really interesting, because I feel like this is, it's a situation with people, relationships, and it could be work, it could be family, it could be a romantic partner. But there is a situation here that wants to be healed, is trying to come into being healed. I mean, you just have all of this energy of finding victory in healing, in expressing love. And once again, I feel as if there's this energy of somebody trying to almost prevent it. Yeah, the Five of Swords is an energy of trying to prevent what wants to come back together. So I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody else in this situation. There is, what can I do to make a difference? Because when I look at the board, there's so much love here on the table. And then there's this. So let's talk about the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, there's an energy of something has to change, because the fives are something has to change. We have to change something here. But this is your area of resistance. So there's an energy here of needing to change. Somebody here was trying to get their way. Somebody at all costs, to the rest of the people in this situation. The Five of Swords can represent regrets, that people have, but it's mental anguish. It's like the mental anguish, and this could be representative of everybody that's involved in this situation, or of you and the other person if there's just two of you. But there's this energy of almost needing to drop the burden of being right. That's what it is. It's dropping the burden of being right, whoever that is in this situation. So let's read the soul truth. What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody here in this situation. I mean, we just have and I feel like, there's either an epiphany or a surprise announcement of somebody declaring their love for somebody else. There's something here. There is just something here. We have the Ace of Cups, it's this situation where it's kind of like the love is the sweet results that want to come in. The healing. We have lots of healing energy here. We have the Star card, the Four of Swords, take a nap, lots of healing. But I feel like somebody here needs to express something, empowerment. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. I feel like you're being called to be empowered, to empower yourself to take the action of getting the ball started, getting the ball rolling. Are you, I don't know, Scorpio, are you the one that needs to express the love first? We have Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles. These could be children. Pages represent children, messages, pages, messages of love, an offer, a message of an offer of love, a message of an offer of love. There you go. Really interesting energy here. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull. This was how Pisces was. Really interesting energies. I don't know if it's the weather or what. But this energy of, I don't have the answer for you. I mean, I'm not being able to have the answer channeled, which means that there's something here that you need to think about. When I feel like I'm only getting part of the story, Star again, Six of Swords, Lovers, my goodness, Six of Pentacles, bringing this into balance, moving away from, the turbulent waters into calmer waters. Healing this Lover's energy. So, the Lover's card is the energy of Gemini, but healing this energy, understanding that it takes a lot of give and take. You know how at the beginning I was saying there's this energy of give and allow? I feel like there's some give and allowing that needs to be done in this energy. Yeah, really interesting. Tower twice. And don't forget, the Tower does not mean it's bad, but it is an energy of surprises, surprising things. So, that's the other thing, is maybe somebody is going to reach out to you, Scorpio, bring in this cup of love. Somebody that you have, perhaps been on the outs with or something. There's this surprise cup of love being offered, right? And it's about taking action on it, but I do want to say, taking action in a loving way and allowing whatever comes out of that to come out of it. there's a sense, I feel like there's this sense, this underlying sense of hurt feelings, and then trying to control the outcome, some, on perhaps everyone's part, right? Because the Five of Swords is kind of like, I want to get mine, type of energy. I want to get my share, or, you see how she has all 5 swords? They're all mine. That type of energy. There's a little bit of that energy in this, like, this is mine. Nobody gets any. But there's a sense of needing to allow. A sense of trust I think trust needs to be rebuilt here. That's part of this Five of Swords, is trust needs to be rebuilt. Yeah. That's what needs to be healed. Yeah. Lots of healing needing to be here. But lots of love. It's worth it, Scorpio. I feel like it's worth it. It's a really, it's really nice. It's a really nice energy. So if somebody reaches out to you, my suggestion would be to realize that I feel like there's been a lot of hurt. It's about understanding that this person reaches out to accept it for what the emotion is, the love, right? Not to kind of be guarded. Yeah, just allow the love to flow. That's what they said. Allow the love to flow. All right, Scorpio, I'm leaving it there. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation. And I'd love to hear in the comments how this might resonate with you. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.